Big Creek Lumber Company, growing redwoods for the future. With logging the coastal redwoods a family business, brothers Bud and Lud McCrary started their company, Big Creek Lumber, in 1946 with war bond and the technology of the day, crosscut saws.
We needed a planing mill, a yard and that sort of thing, and so we ended up moving down here to the coast, and then we put a little planing mill in down on the other side of Highway 1, just down here by Greyhound Rock. I would have rather been working in the woods, I think, than I would working a planing mill, and then that graduated more into the selling lumber, and which I always enjoyed, and doing that sort of work.
Our chief forester and I came up with a plan, what we call the 60-40, cut 60% of the volume and leave 40%, and that was the basis of what our regulations started out as, and then became state law for the central coast of California.
Three-quarters of a century later, the McCrary's dedication to sustainable, renewable forestry keeps Big Creek Lumber Company a growing, financially strong, and regional industry leader.
I used to be a customer, and I've been in the trades for over 30 years. And as a kid, growing up in Santa Cruz, I was the kid that would get in the company truck and go pick up lumber at Santa Cruz.
It's really more of very much a team and a family-oriented business. It's a family-owned business, so we work in our culture the same way.
I like the casual atmosphere of working here. All the contractors are repeat customers, so you feel like we really get to know each other and get to interact.
They've been a tremendous business to work with, a tremendous partner for my business. Always great with the community, great with the clients.
I like that they're a local company. A lot of the money stays locally. They're a lot more personable to deal with, and I get to know my sales reps and the people who work in the store one-on-one. So it's like Norm from Cheers, you walk in the door, it's like, hey Chad, how's it going today, you know?
I really enjoy being able to talk to people. I'm very communicative, I guess you'd say. I like being able to move quite a bit outdoors, a little bit more than being inside. I also enjoy that the customers that come in, it's not always the same customers. It could be something different. It could be a little bit of challenge sometimes too when customers come in asking you things. I mean, just being able to help, I guess, is kind of what I like to do.
Big Creek's been a great supplier for us. Max is my sales rep. He's always taking care of me and filling me in on the newest products. The people at the office, I mainly deal out of the Half Moon Bay office. It's a great staff there. They're always helpful, and the delivery drivers are top notch.
Great service, great prices, good product.
Their forests are healthier than they were in the 1940s. Big Creek Lumber Company maintains tried and true practices, but is always embracing new technology and advances to ensure that they get the most out of every carefully chosen redwood they harvest.
I was first made aware of the growth rates of redwood when a professor came down from the UC and stood on the mill floor. We had several trees alongside the mill, and he took a coring of those trees and showed me that they had doubled in volume in 9 years. And I said, wow, this is incredible.
And I remember having discussions about it with my forestry instructors, and there was a lot of sort of skepticism, I think, about the type of forestry we were doing down here, that it wasn't economically viable and that sort of thing. And I think we've sort of proved them wrong.
We get as much lumber out of it as possible, and then we're also a zero waste facility, so everything that's a byproduct from the mill gets sold and gets turned into compost or bark for a yard, so we don't waste anything out of these trees.
When I look at a forest that we're harvesting, I'm not looking at what we're harvesting, I'm looking at what we're leaving behind, and making sure that we're leaving behind a healthy, vigorous stand of trees.
Of course, the other great renewable resource at Big Creek Lumber Company, people. More than 200 employees work at Big Creek Lumber in forestry, the sawmill, retail, wholesale, trucking, and administration, building a team-focused atmosphere.
And there's a lot of pride involved in it. Knowing that you're providing a local sustainable good to a local market is really gratifying.
What really motivated me was a company that I can have a career in. You know, a company where I can come in, put my skills to work, and also in the long run look at my retirement plan. What do I have? What's available? And just be very happy doing it.
One of the biggest things that I love about Big Creek that they've done for me is put me in a position that allowed me to grow and given me the opportunity at every step. And I think we do that for everybody. I'm really proud to be a part of an organization that does that. We also invest a ton of money and energy into leadership training. We do a lot of leadership training every year, as well as investing in our people and when it comes to schooling. So Big Creek will pay to really help me advance my life and keep me and my family moving forward, and that's really what it's all about.
I like that the nature of Big Creek as a company is family owned, and so it's more of a personal kind of a company. It's not like that stale corporate feel, which is really awesome because a lot of those kinds of businesses, they don't look out for their employees, and I feel like Big Creek does well with that.
It's a good environment to work in. It's informal, and we work hard, and we know each other well, and I think we know where everybody stands.
The family atmosphere, the family feeling, I like that it's family owned. Like I said, I work for some of the bigger ones. It's cold, it's dry. Everyone cares about each other. Even the employees that come in, they're greeted with open arms and warmth.
So I started at the bottom, pulling boards on the green chain, the bottom of the ladder, and they came to me and said, "What do you want to do?" And they helped make that happen, and so here I am setting chokers.
I would not want to work for a company that did just the clear cutting and stuff like that. I don't think that that's a wise land use, or a use of any natural resource. Big Creek does it right.
And Big Creek Lumber's always staying focused on career advancement and offering superior benefits, including health care, PPO-style health insurance, dental and life insurance coverage, and retirement plans. They have an informal yet professional culture.
The benefits are great, the hours are great, and you don't usually get that in a retail setting, so it's totally worth it.
When you look at the average tenure of our employees are 20 plus years, to me that says a lot. That says that they take care of their people, they value the employees because they know that is what is sustaining the business.
It's one of the beauties of Big Creek is you can start anywhere and have it really be a career for you. You can go anywhere you want. If you see almost anything, it's like really blows me away that if you want to be in marketing and you're a yard person, you can be there. If you take the right steps, work hard, work well with your team, help your teammates as well as yourself, and you can move up in a hurry.
The company prides itself on the longevity of so many employees and often the multi-generations of families among the staff, as it is with management. They are generous to employees without being extravagant. During prosperous years, the company shares success in the form of a cash bonus to all employees.
The 401k, the whole future process, the profit sharing is awesome with us as well. That's one thing that I think is going to really help us in the future, definitely.
My typical job as yard foreman, I keep in charge of our crew. I run a crew of about 5 employees. So my job duties are to every day just keep them going, keep them producing loads, keep the inventory flow, at a good level, and keep our inventory clean, keep the yard flow clean, keep customers happy.
We want to be there for our customers today, and we want to give them the product that they deserve today so that we can continue to partner in the future.
Big Creek Lumber Company, growing careers and redwoods for the future.